Hi everyone, welcome back to the Vuvuzela. Today we're at the beautiful Collisheen estate, just on the outskirts of Ballito. Normally, it's incredibly busy here with beautiful weddings and events. However, due to lockdown, it's pretty quiet here today, but there's some exciting stuff coming from Collisheen, and we're joined today by Wayne Hewlett. Welcome, Wayne.
Thank you.
Wayne, Collisheen is known for beautiful weddings. Prior to lockdown, what was your offering? And tell us a little bit more about the estate.
Yeah, so normally we offer 2 wedding venues. We've got a bigger one that takes up to 400 people and a smaller one that takes up to about 140. And we have anywhere between 150 and 180 weddings a year on a normal year. And we've been going for about 20 years now.
Wayne, lockdown came, COVID-19. Many businesses, especially in the entertainment and event industry, haven't been able to do anything. You've got something exciting to share with us.
Yeah, so, you know, just before lockdown happened, a good friend of ours, actually, do you know Leslie, the local hairdresser? Yeah, we're good friends with her. And as lockdown was announced, she made a big joke and said, oh, you guys are going to have to drive in weddings. So we laughed about it and thought it was funny. And after the initial 3 weeks and then was extended, suddenly it became a possibility. So we looked into it, and not a very complicated thing. And I just put a message on my staff group one day and I said, guys, we're doing drive-in weddings. A week and a half later, we shot that video. It was amazing.
Walk us through the process.
Okay, so it's basically a drive-in wedding is basically a wedding ceremony. It's not a full wedding. So the guests would all arrive and they would park in a circle around the gazebo or the altar, and then the bride would arrive in a nice car as per normal, walk down an aisle, which we'll have, meet her groom at the altar. The ceremony would take place. They can cut their cake, they can have a first dance, the guests can have a meal which is served to the cars in the picnic basket, and then they leave. So it's not a long ceremony, it's about 2 hours, depending on the actual length of the service. But it does give the bride and groom a chance to get married and to have some sort of celebration, and it's extremely romantic actually. We didn't, you know, we thought it would be quite distant with the cars parked off, but the cars are not too far away, and yeah, it really turned out well. We're very excited about it going forward. It's
just wonderful that people who thought they wouldn't have the opportunity of having a special wedding are now able to. Wayne, in terms of health and safety and all of that, because people are going to say how many people are allowed, what's the procedure, do people have to wear masks? I mean, the poor bride wearing a beautiful dress, masked, sanitized, how's that going to play out? So
as far as we know, it is legal to get married with your minister, bride and groom, and 2 witnesses. So that's what we facilitated. The guests being in cars, and they're more than 20 meters away from the gazebo. They're all in their cars. People are allowed to drive in cars. We have a permit to deliver food, so we deliver the picnic baskets to the cars. So as far as we're concerned, it's fully legal. And as far as health and safety, well, the guests don't get out their cars. The bride and groom, well, obviously when they arrive at the state, we've got all the hand sanitizers and the place has been sanitized, and the same with our kitchen, like any other kitchens doing takeaways now. So we follow all the regulations as far as the health and safety go.
Wayne, I'm just absolutely ecstatic. I can't wait to see the first one that comes in. So we're definitely going to be following you on your social media and keeping an eye out. And you know what, well done to you and your team for coming up with something like this. And we have no doubt that people all around the country, let alone our local community, are going to support you.
I hope so. It's really exciting.
So thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you being on the Vuvuzela.
Thank you, Mandy. Thank you for coming. It's been awesome.
To our viewers, we will be sharing the details of these drive-through weddings at Collisheen with you during this interview. And till next time, if you want to follow us more, you can follow us on our social media channels or on our website www.thevuvuzela.co.za.